Alright, so this question is longest palindrome. So you're given a string S. So it consists of upper and lowercase, so return the length of the longest palindrome. That can build with those later. So basically, like, you just keep counting of the character, and if there is a pair, which is going to be even number. So imagine this is AA, right? A represent the length of 2. But you can also have ABA, right? Which is A is a pair, B is solo itself, right? So the longest for this, let's just say this is S1, S2. So this will be the length of 3, which is return the longest palindrome, right? So let's just look at this: A, B, C, D, D. So we can actually know, like, this is length of 5, right? This is because what? This is one pair, this is the other pair. And then you can just pick one of them, B or C, into the new string, right? So AA, D, D, and then you put a C, so which is a palindrome, right? So again, if you know, like, when you can count the pair of the character, right, you can actually solve this question really easily. So we can use the set. So if there is nothing in the set, right, we add, right? We add into the set. So this is going to be our number if you add, right? And if you contains, so if you find there's a character in the set, right, you want to remove from the set, right? So remove is for even, but in this situation, you increment your pairs by 1. So you have 1 pairs, right? And then you're doing the same thing until the string is over. So you traverse the entire string and then add into the set. And then later on, you will just have to return if this is a pair, right? So I can say pairs multiplied by 2. This is for even longest palindrome, right? But for the R, right? For the R is what? Pairs times 2 plus 1, right? This is the longest palindrome for the R. And how do we know which one we should return? We depending on the what? The set, right? If set is empty, we know we cancel out everything when we remove, right? So imagine AA, DD. So we add, we remove, we add, we remove. So we know this is an even number of a string. I mean, so even length of the string S, and which is also what? The empty set when it finished, right? So we know this is what? This is the longest palindrome when for the length, right? And if set is not empty, then we know we should return this. Alright, so this is a logic and it should be easy. So character, right? I'm just initialize to the set, and for char C set dot to char array, and then if set contains C and else, right? So if you cannot find it, right? If you cannot find it, you add set dot add. So if you find it, right? If you find it, you want to remove and increment the pairs. So we need to initialize the pairs equal to 0, right? So we need to remove set dot remove C, and then increment our pairs. And then when we want to return, we need to check if the set is empty. If this is true, right, then pairs times 2, else pairs times 2 plus 1. And this is a solution, so let me run it. Pairs. Oh, let's go my pairs one. Right, so it should be okay enough, and then submit. Yes, I pause. So let's talk about the time and space, and then later on I will go to debug mode. So this is space complexity. This is going to be all of S. S represents length of the string S. This is going to be the time, all of S, for loop, traverse every single one of the character in the set, right? Contents is only all of 1, add is all of 1. So time and space are the same, all of S. So let's look at the debug, start debugging, and on the left side is the debug window, so just keep going, just keep looking, and you can pause at any second. I'm going to just keep going. Alright, finished, right? So this is everything, right? And then if you have any question, leave a comment below, subscribe if you want it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.